Hello, students. I am Kinjal, and we are going to understand the preparation strategy for upcoming 30 days for CUET English language. Now, इंग्लिश की तैयारी आने वाले 1 महीने में हम कैसे करेंगे, ये उस पे डिपेंड करता है कि इंग्लिश का सिलेबस क्या है। आप सभी भी जानते हैं कि सीयूईटी का जो अभी नोटिफिकेशन आया था, उसमें सिलेबस बहुत ही लिमिटेड लैंग्वेज में दिया हुआ है। बट व्हाट दे हैव मेजरली सेड इज दैट देयर विल बी अ रीडिंग कॉम्प्रिहेंशन सेक्शन, फिर vocabulary भी होगा, and then you can expect verbal ability, even grammar, but maybe a few questions of both these topics. Now, when I'm starting this discussion with reading comprehension, because the official notification itself mentions कि reading comprehension check किया जाएगा on these bases. The first question that would come to any student's mind, and it should come to your mind as a doubt, is कि reading comprehension के challenges क्या क्या हैं. सबसे फर्स्ट एंड फॉरमोस्ट चैलेंज है कि बच्चे वोकैबुलरी नहीं समझ पाते हैं कि आरसी में जो वर्ड यूज किए गए हैं उसका मीनिंग क्या है. क्वेश्चन टाइप से यूज टू नहीं होते हैं कि ये क्वेश्चन किस टाइप का है, डायरेक्ट है, इनडायरेक्ट है, इन्फरेंस बेस्ड है. कभी कभी इवन यू वुड सी देयर आर क्वेश्चंस लाइक व्हाट वुड बी द profession of this author on the basis of the views that he has on these particular things in this passage. So there can be n number of question types, but still you need to be familiar with most of them. The third thing is the contextual understanding with respect to the question. That means that you should be able to connect both these things, to connect questions with the reading comprehension. Now, if I at all had to suggest you a few ways of how to overcome these challenges, I would definitely start with that you should read the editorial page of the newspaper every day. आप चाहें तो start. So the first solution that we are discussing here is that read the editorial section of the newspaper every day. You can start with one passage every day and then gradually move to for the entire editorial section. The second thing is that you should and you must improve your vocabulary no matter what. आप अपनी vocabulary को इतनी improve करिए कि वो आपका hurdle मत बने जब आप आरसी passages solve कर रहे हो फ्यूचर में. आपको क्वेश्चन टाइप, दैट मीन्स यू नीड टू अंडरस्टैंड कि कितने टाइप के क्वेश्चन टाइप्स हो सकते हैं और इन सब क्वेश्चन टाइप्स को हमें कैसे डील करना है, which will also include our third point, which is the contextual understanding with respect to the question. So RC, I told you there are two methods to understand RC. One is the topic wise RC जो उन्होंने अपने नोटिफिकेशन में दिया है, जैसे फैक्चुअल, नरेटिव. तो ऐसे डिफरेंट डिफरेंट आरसीज को पढ़ना. वहीं पे दूसरी चीज है कि आप अपने क्वेश्चन टाइप से यूज टू हो जाइए. थर्ड इम्पॉर्टेंट थिंग इज कि आपको वोकैबुलरी वर्ड्स अच्छे से समझ में आने चाहिए. सो ऑल दीज थ्री चैलेंजेस you have to overcome in these 30 days, and the solution for the same is practice. And our team is going to conduct YouTube classes for the next 1 month, जिसमें हम ये सारी चीजें इंक्लूड करने वाले हैं. And as an additional solution to your problem with dealing with reading comprehension, you can definitely start reading editorial passage page, just the editorial page. The second most important thing that student have understood in this long time is that vocabulary is a major challenge. Why it is a challenge? Because it is excruciating. It's very, there are a lot of words. हमेशा बच्चे मुझसे आके बोलते हैं कि मैम इतने सारे words हैं, ये सारे कैसे पढ़ें? So the idea is that within a month of time, you can try to understand कि कितने टाइप से हम vocabulary पढ़ सकते हैं, और आप डिफरेंट क्वेश्चन टाइप्स को समझिए वोकैबुलरी के. आप एक क्वेश्चन टाइप को लेके आगे नहीं बढ़ेंगे, आप अलग अलग टाइप के क्वेश्चन टाइप पढ़ेंगे वोकैबुलरी के. और ये जो एक्सक्रूशिएटिंग फैक्टर है वोकैबुलरी का, once you'll attend our YouTube classes, you'll understand it's an easy process. You can learn vocabulary, a lot of it basically through different methods, which are synonyms, antonyms, all these things. But it has to be of different question types. An additional solution to this problem should be that you can maintain your own word list. आप अपना खुद का एक वर्ड लिस्ट बना सकते हैं। जस्ट अ क्विक नोट पॉइंट हियर इज कि ऐसा मत करिएगा कि आपने कुछ भी वर्ड उसमें इंक्लूड कर दिया। वर्ड्स जिसके मीनिंग आपको समझ आते हैं, बस आधे समझ आए या फिर थोड़ा ध्यान नहीं था उस पॉइंट पे, वो वर्ड्स मत इंक्लूड करिएगा। मेक इट ब्रीफ, मेक इट विच इज मेक इट समथिंग वेरी पर्सनलाइज्ड, so it should make sense to you by the time you are going to write the exam, and you should be able to revise that list. The third section that we shall deal with is the verbal ability section. So verbal ability and grammar, ये दोनों सेक्शन को क्योंकि verbal ability, still there are chances because there are different question types in verbal ability, which include vocabulary, which includes the learning aptitude, understanding of the English language, which also includes the different question types, जैसे कि rearranging the part of the sentences, rearranging a sentence itself. तो ये हो गया verbal ability section. In our YouTube classes, which are starting from tomorrow, we'll be also covering these topics together. And last but not the least, for grammar, the easiest way right now to deal with the grammar is that you should start with dealing with questions. Now, the YouTube sessions that we have designed of this topic of grammar, they are as such that we will be understanding grammar by doing questions. So, by application method. So, you will apply the rules, you'll understand the background, and we will move forward in our journey. So, if I had to summarize the entire session, this little session that we had of preparation strategy for next 1 month, I would say we are going to deal together with reading comprehension, vocabulary, verbal ability, and grammar. And all these challenges you will overcome when you'll attend the classes. And I'll see you next in the classes. Thank you and have a nice day.